Hey y'all, it's Meg. Welcome back to my channel. It is starting to get cold, so I thought it'd be great to do a video about what I'm doing to prep for winter in New Hampshire. This is gonna be my 4th winter in New England, so I am by no means an expert, but I definitely have a little bit of a checklist that I try to do before it gets really, really cold, just to set myself up for success as a winter newbie. The 3 main categories that I tackle is definitely home, car, and personal. So like what I'm wearing and putting on my body. By far and away, the thing that has been the most important to me in the past 3 winters has been how I have prepared my car, because I have a car that came from Texas and I have definitely had to adjust to just dealing with winter driving in general. Last year, thankfully, I finally got good all-weather tires, so no more skidding or, fearful moments driving late at night. Thank goodness, good tires made all the difference, and mine are still in really great shape. Obviously, they're only a year old, so I know for this winter, especially now that I'm closer to the coast and out of the mountains, we'll be totally fine. So I do have my car kit to show you. It is a backpack, and there are some things I don't have in here that I really need to add, so I will list those out as well. But this is just in case I get stuck in my car somewhere and it's very, very cold. So I do have like hand sanitizer wipes and hand sanitizer. Really important to have extra clothes. So I have a scarf, a sweater, an extra pair of pants, an extra set of socks and undergarments, just in case maybe I had to go out in the snow and get wet. I also have non-perishable snacks, a Ziploc bag of trash bags, a roll of toilet paper, and some rags just in case, and some hand warmers. I also keep a little envelope at the top with a $20 bill just in case I need cash. Just something quick that I can easily access. So that is in there. Some things I also want to add that I haven't yet. I need to get like a flashlight. I do have a portable charger. I just need to charge that up and put it in my bag. That's a tricky thing because it's like, it's not gonna sit and hold a charge forever, so you do kind of have to be conscious of that. I do always have a car phone charger hooked up in my car that's not allowed to leave, so I do have that. But this is a great, like, just in case I need to hold out for something if my car dies or whatever, and I am in the dead of winter, I have a little bit of a resource pack. I also have tried to put bottled water. I usually travel with water, but it's nice to have like a little small case of water in the car as well. In the winter, it's a little tricky because it can get frozen, but it's better than nothing. In my car, I also keep salt and a cup to scoop the salt out. I also keep a snow shovel and a snow brush, and those things stay in the car. I will admit there have been several moments where I have been stuck on ice and my tires were spinning, less so now that I've got my tires changed, but my tires were spinning on ice and I could not move forward or backward one way, and having ice to sprinkle really close to my tires made the difference. That was the thing that got me out. And also slippery walkways. If you park and you get out and you realize like, oh my gosh, this is covered in ice, you could just grab that cup and like sprinkle salt as you go and keep you from busting your butt. Because I swear, I think I have fallen like once a winter, and it's like, ugh, I really will do everything in my power to avoid falling down in the snow or the ice. I also have this electric blanket that my mom got me in my car always, and then I always have an extra bottle of winter windshield wiper fluid. This stuff is a lifesaver always. I also took this time to just give my car a good deep clean. I took out all the trash and vacuumed everything so it feels nice and clean and ready for a new season, because I will tell you, it can take a beating during the winter. You get a lot of salt and sand in your car, and the elements are just not kind. So it feels good to start it off on like a clean slate. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about prepping my space for the winter months. Obviously, I'm in a new apartment this year, so I don't quite know yet how this apartment holds heat and all that kind of stuff, but we're gonna figure it out, and there are things that I could do in general to make it more comfortable. Starting in my bedroom, I do change my sheets out to flannel sheets, so it's nice and cozy when I slip into bed. I got this particular set of sheets at Target a few years ago, but flannel sheets are not hard to find, and they make a world of difference here in the northern states. I also have my pink quilted blanket on top of my duvet, so I have several layers of cozy to keep me warm. So far, it has not been very cold at night, and I've still been using my ceiling fan to make the air circulate, but just in case, I am prepared for really cold. I have noticed that there are a few drafty places in my apartment so far, especially like inside my closets. That gets really cold, so I do try to keep my doors closed as much as possible. And then my front door, which I never use, but the door that goes to the front of the house, that little entryway is not heated, and I can feel the cold coming out from underneath that door. So I am gonna take just like a rolled up towel and put it along the base of that door so that it keeps all my warm air in. I do have a lot more windows in this apartment than I have in previous apartments, and so far so good. I haven't noticed any significant chills from the windows, but there are options for that if I need to do like the window film or cling or anything. I don't anticipate that being an issue, but there are solutions just in case. I am once again very fortunate to live somewhere where the plowing and snow removal is taken care of for me. All I have to do is keep track of my little patio out front where I exit and go down to my car. Everything else will be taken care of, but I do still have a snow shovel and a snow brush in my apartment just in case, because someone I dated when I first moved to Maine told me you always have to have a snow brush in your car and in your house, because what if your car is covered in snow? Like, you want to go out there with a brush in hand and not have to dig to get to your car to get the thing out of your car. So I think it's really solid advice to have a snow shovel and a snow brush in your house and in your car. Preparing a little bit for if the power goes out. These are things I kind of just do anyways, but I love putting candles all over the place, and I have lighters and matches kind of throughout my apartment as well to light candles in case the power goes out one night and it's dark. And I also have plenty of batteries in my little home kit with all my like power cords and stuff. So extra batteries, candles, and matches and lighters all over to make sure that I'm never in the dark. I also took the time to finally swap out the blue-white light bulb from this lamp to a warm, cozier type of light bulb. It made all the difference. It really makes the space feel more inviting. So if you have any light bulbs that skew more blue, definitely swap them out for the winter time. Lastly, I also make sure that my towel warmer is set in my bathroom. I got that as a Christmas gift last year, and I will tell you what, it is such like, I don't know, it's just a little luxury. It is so nice to step out of the shower and get into a really cozy warm towel, and you can put your bathrobe in there in the morning if you're like a robe person. But I did put my towel warmer in the bathroom, and I haven't had an occasion to use it yet, but I know those days are coming where it's just too cold to get out of the warmth of the shower, but it's so much easier if you have a warm, cozy towel. Okay, talking a little bit about my person and things that I wear and do to prepare myself for winter. One is definitely skincare, and it is I up my moisturizing game, especially with my face and my hands and my legs. I feel like the winter air just sucks all the moisture out of your body, and it's super important to stay hydrated and to moisturize. So I really try and be diligent about my face and just my skin in general, and making sure that I am not letting myself get dehydrated and dried out. That means little travel size lotions, and that means Vaseline for my lips and stuff in my purse so that I can also do it on the go, because it just gets so uncomfortable when your skin is dry. And of course, I've got to swap out my lightweight jackets for my heavy winter coat. So I do have that by the door. It's ready to grab and go. I've got a scarf over there. I also just hung this basket up underneath the mirror right by my door that I use most often, and that is gonna have all of my hats and gloves and beanies and hand warmers and that kind of stuff, so that it's just ready to grab and go, and there's no mystery about where these things are. They have a dedicated spot to be and exist. This is by no means a fully comprehensive list of winter prep activities and things that you could do. This is just what has been on my radar as most important for me personally. I am fortunate that as a renter, a lot of big like household maintenance things and snow removal things are taken care of as a part of my lease agreement, which is absolutely convenient. And there are a few things that I want to try implementing this year that I haven't tried before. Namely, I really want to get on a vitamin D supplement. I want to do, especially after the Christmas lights come down, I want to do more like strategic mood lighting in my apartment to beat away the grays, because after Christmas, when all the lights get taken down and stuff, you still have like 3 months to go at a minimum of pretty wintry weather. It is a very significant amount of time. So I will definitely want to do more to keep my space feeling cozy and comfortable and welcoming and inviting and warm. But I would absolutely love to know what you do to prep yourself for winter, whether it is in your car, in your home, on your person. If you have any other tips that you think that I should implement, definitely leave them in the comments below. I am constantly learning. Like I said, this is only gonna be my 4th winter. I by no means have it all figured out. I'm just figuring it out as I go, and these are the things that have been really impactful for me, but I thought that you might like to hear them too. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you want more holiday, cozy, seasonal content. I have a lot more winter and Christmas content coming up very, very soon. I'm so excited to share. And if you want more day in the life, behind the scenes fun stuff, you can follow me over on Instagram or on TikTok at Meg is pretty cool. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.